Alrighty, first team call of 2016. Let me know if my internet like freaks. Somebody just say something or let me know. We in our neighborhood are getting new um, lines put under the ground. So we don't have like great choices for internet, but we're getting ready to. So the first thing I think I really wanted to start with on this team call is all the things that Beachbody has right now, all the opportunities for us. When they put things, on promo and on sale, a big reason is for us to share, and help people with these promos. I really wanted to cover, I'm hoping a lot of you guys were either on the surge or listened to the playback, okay, because that is, huge, tons of information. This is your business. Take it into your hands, take responsibility, and be in the know. So, but I'm going to cover the challenge packs right now. What are we, 6 days into the month? So we are good. We have time for every single coach to achieve Success Club. And we have, Hammer and Chisel is 160. The Hammer and Chisel challenge pack with a performance pack, you can do performance instead of Shakeology. That's 160. I'm sure you all know 21-day fix is 140. The extreme is 140. The 21-day fix with a Kickstarter is 180. I personally have a lot of people that love those Kickstarters. So I don't know if you guys talk about it or share about it, but that's just something that people really love. And yes, you could talk about doing the Shakeology cleanse, but a lot of people love this plant-based 3-day refresh that comes along with their challenge pack. So it grows volume. They love it. It's a win-win. So the Extreme Kickstarter and 21-day Fix Kickstarter, like I said, is 180. And then the 3-day Refresh Challenge Pack is 140. Those are all the great promos right now. Remember, in January, we earn double trip dollars. That is freaking huge. So every single month, your trip dollars after January are going to be $10 per Success Club point. You have the opportunity to earn this trip for practically free, and I'm sure you all know that we'll be going to the Dominican Republic next year together. So in January, you have the opportunity to earn double dollars, so $20 per point, as well as get on a podcast with Jen Sincero. She is the author of You Are a Badass. So that's a podcast you want to get on because that book is so great. I love it. I think I keep it on my nightstand, which is so funny. That's a nightstand read for me. But it's sitting right there for me to like boost myself up. So I want to be on that podcast. Okay, speaking of the 2017 Success Club trip, this year there's the cruise that some of us are getting ready to go on. But the problem is a lot of like you, great, amazing coaches who have worked hard could not get on the trip. So for the next year's trip, they did it in 2 waves. I am not getting any like clear set answer for our team if we want to do teal or coral, but I'm kind of thinking personally teal because it's first and I want to go first. I want to like go and have fun and share about it, not like be at home watching people and then get to go. I don't know, that might sound silly, but so there's 2 waves. So we all need to be conversing and voting and thinking about it coming together because I want to see you. I want to hug your necks. I want to hang out with you. I want to spend time with you guys on that trip. Let's see. I posted the registration dates in our team page. So be aware. That is the problem. That is where people miss out on the trips is the registration dates. So I know for me, it's Monday the 11th. It starts at 12 Pacific. So it's 9 o'clock a.m. my time, I think, if I'm getting that right. I don't know if I went backward or forward, but either way, I have it written down. I wrote it down on the computer. I'm not messing around. So I will be there registering myself and my husband for that trip. Okay, important January dates. January 9th, this weekend. Actually, I believe there's going to be Super Saturdays, Super Sundays, even maybe Super Fridays. But this weekend, you guys, is Super Saturday weekend. This is huge. You don't want to miss it. Wherever you live, there's going to be an event. So really, don't think, I got the information, I'm good. Find a way, if you can, to get to a Super Saturday. I've never left one, wishing that I stayed at home or didn't go. I always leave feeling part of the bigger picture, connected, inspired, personally pumped up. Like and these are 4 times a year. So you don't want to miss these. I'm still not sure where I'm going. There's so many options. And I just haven't nailed down where I'm going. But 100% I will be at one. I just don't know which one yet. So that's this weekend. The 11th is the release of Cafe Latte. That's next Monday. So be aware, you're going to have a lot of customers that are interested. Everybody likes coffee. I mean, now here's the deal. The funny thing is there's not really much different caffeine from regular Shakeology to Cafe Latte. That's what they said on the search. I was surprised about that. But because it says Cafe Latte, people are going to be freaked out. So it's exciting. It's another product that we can share and use ourselves. January 13th is the last day to get the Boost, the Shakeology Boost bundles, 25% off. And then the 25th of January, the 10 packs of Energize and Hydrate are being released. And that's really great for people that, something's in my eye, like to go to the gym, work outside of the home. They can just stick them in their bags, the people that are timing things and all of that. So this is something that I've seen a lot of people are really excited about. Not personally people that I talk to. I don't really talk to a lot of like gym rats and all that, but there are those people. So this is something for them. Okay, so that's off the table. We're all in the know. People that listen to the recording can get that information. I wanted to shout out Ashley Roden. She's not on the call, but she is our newest Success Club legend. And what that means is for 24 months, she's achieved Success Club. So we're going to shout her out tomorrow and write a fun post and share with everybody. But that's absolutely huge. That's leading from the front. That is showing your team, how to do it, why it's so important. And that's truly just helping people every single month. So hopefully she listens to the recording and hear that. I wanted to also shout out Sam Chrisley, Amber Lanier, and Sam Alcaves, because these three women and me worked our asses off. Sorry if Had's heard that. I'm so sorry. But oh boy, she's looking. Our booties right stinking off till 11:59. That was the cutoff date last week. And that is the moment that I'm talking fingers raw. My body was shaking because I was chilly in my house, but I wouldn't get off my seat. I wouldn't move. And I was like physically shaking and tense. Like we worked so hard. And it was a team effort. I'm talking coaches willing to like help and like, I'll give you, like, it was just an amazing team effort. And so I said to Jared, I was in such a mixed feeling that night because we missed Elite by an emerald, but at the same time, the teamwork that got put in, I was so lifted and filled by that I honestly almost just didn't even care that we missed Elite. I don't know how to explain it. I said to Jared, I'm really mixed in my feelings. I was crying of happy and crying of sad. I was a mess. But to get to work alongside them and to feel like I wasn't alone, I wasn't shooting for something, I was alongside working hard. And I'm talking, inviting everybody, sharing, telling every single person we could. I mean, I had cousins that I really don't talk to. I was just like, hey, you want to join I'm talking, everybody was signing up. And it was amazing to me. So I really wanted to shout out those leaders on this team truly just stepped up and we were running together. Oh, it was crazy. And so I have on my notes right here, because I made these notes before I got home and got the call, talk about, getting to that place and just missing it. But then I walk in the door and get a call that we achieved Premier, and it just takes everything away. So you guys alongside of me, we did it. We did that. And I'm just honored and honestly just grateful to be surrounded by you guys. We are a community. Most of us are moms, and I'm just so grateful to get to do this with you guys. I would never want to do it alone. So thank you guys so much. And 2015 truly was amazing. I mean, we raised the bar in so many areas and we all grew so much. So 2016, I don't even know how to judge or predict. I just don't know, but I know it's going to be huge. So I'm super excited. Okay. Those are my notes, and I hope I have enough time. I have a pretty extensive call I put together. I'm going to do my best to get through it. So what I wanted to talk about is something that I'm not here preaching to you guys like, hey, you got to do this. I am literally right alongside you guys in the trenches, learning and growing every single day. So I want you to know that, like, I'm not coming at you as an expert. I'm coming alongside you as a friend, and, you know, I want to do this together. So I want to talk about 7 tips to escape the prison of small thinking, because I suffered with it myself, and I work truly hard to overcome that. I work hard to believe in myself, believe in who God made me to be, believe in myself despite where I come from. So this is something that I've had to work hard on. So I'm going to dive right in. I've got 7 tips, and if I don't get through them, I'll take a picture of all my notes and put them in the team page. So the first tip is you have to imagine the possibility. Really, you have to sit and imagine the possibility. So you have to imagine what could be. You know, small thinkers are immediately going to come in and say, yeah, but, or this, or I'm not. You have the first step to getting to that big, huge place is you have to imagine what could be. So an example that I want to use throughout these steps is imagine becoming a 10-star diamond elite coach this year. In 2016, imagine that you are a 2016 10-star diamond elite coach. And I have to tell you, the truth is that is possible. So I'm already going to tell you that part. But imagine that, because it is possible. So let's see. And I'm sorry, I just wrote this call a little bit ago. So I'm going to go off my notes and also just try to add in here. So, okay. So what if you could be intentional about getting to 10-star? Then you could deconstruct the process. Then you can increase the possibility. So I have to say that again so it makes sense. You have to be intentional about getting to 10-star. Then we deconstruct the process. That way you could increase the possibility. So this begins by first imagining the possibilities. Starting this year, thinking about the possibilities, not starting this year with limiting beliefs. So I don't know if any of you suffer with that, but I feel like every person I've ever talked to in some sort of way has that. So you and I have to allow ourselves to dream. That's the number 1 step to escaping the prison of small thinking. This is the year we do the work to get rid of and overcome our limiting beliefs. Okay? This is the year, you guys. We're doing it together. So I have a quote here, and each one I'm just going to give you a top quote that I came across. So this one is, close your eyes and imagine the best version of you possible. That's who you really are. Let go of any part of you that doesn't believe it. So close your eyes and imagine the best you. That's already you. Get off take off any of the other stuff, the fear, the insecurity, that I'm not good enough, the she's better, or look at her. No, get rid of it. Imagine the best you possible. That's who you are. So let go of anything that's holding you back and doesn't believe it, okay? So the first step is imagining. The second step is write down your dream. There's something, I've heard it over and over and over again, about taking, pen to paper. And that's how I am anyway. I'm not like a computer person. When I meet people and they're like, oh, I can't be a coach, I'm not a computer savvy, I'm like, you have no idea. Like, that is like, you have no idea. I am straight up pen to paper kind of girl. Goals and everything. I just prefer to write things. So, excuse me. So write down your dream. This is how we give life to our vision. This is how you're going to give life. You are physically writing it. When we write, we begin to get clarity. Clarity is the first prerequisite for achieving anything. Clarity. So I put here, I want to encourage every single one of you to create a vision board. I know some of you have, some people have sent me theirs, but I really want you to do it. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to look like anything out there, but it can be your screensaver. It can be on your phone. Here's some of my, it didn't show up. That's weird. Anyway. Oh, it's still not showing up. Anyway, it can be on your phone. It's in your face every single day. A whiteboard. I've seen people, do the poster board with the magazine cutouts. I don't have time for all that. But I do go on the computer and find images of the home that I'm imagining us building at some point, of the places we want to donate, the goals. I really want to encourage you to create a vision board. So I put here, don't be afraid to really dream big, because all the people that are, the top 10 that were just announced today, they had to put that dream in motion. They didn't just wake up and all of a sudden they're top 10 coaches. So here's a quote from moneysavingmom.com. I used to follow that website a long time ago. Anyway, seeing your goal written in ink on paper will have a powerful effect on your mind. Okay, number 3, connect with what's at stake, which equals your why. You have to connect with what's at stake. This is what allows us to go through the ups and the downs. And if you've been coaching for a little bit of time, a little bit more than 2.5 years, I'll tell you there are ups and there are downs. There are times of lack of motivation and lack of inspiration and comparison, and there's snares in everything we do. So this is what is going to allow you to go through the ups and downs to get to the destination that we desire. For this example, it's 10-star diamond elite coach. So you have to think about, why is coaching important to you? What can coaching do for you, for your family? What's at stake? I want you to think about, committed to it, or if you didn't commit to it. So if you committed to it, the things I'm going to talk about in the next couple points, if you did, you'll achieve 10-star diamond. You'll help hundreds, maybe thousands of people this year. So think about that. You could get out of debt if that's something that you have a goal of. You could build your dream home. You could travel. You could have freedom of time, financial freedom, freedom of choice, of where you want to put your kids in school, I don't know, just complete freedom. And that's definitely a goal of mine. So if you do commit, these are the things that do happen. Now, what's at stake if you don't? If you quit, or if you give yourself the old excuses or the way out, the alarm clock goes off and you're like, oh, tomorrow I'll start. Tomorrow I'm going to get up and do my personal development before my kids get up. Tomorrow I'll make sure. You're going to live with regret. You're going to live with the what ifs. You won't have the opportunity to help others. So really, really, really having that solid why, and we've all heard it, we all know it, and I've even had to dig deep. Like, I've had to be like, what really is it? What is going to get my butt out of bed in the morning? Because there are some times I don't want to. So I've had to dig deep on what it truly is. So that's what I'm encouraging you to do. Here's a quote by my hubby. Staying connected to your why keeps you putting one foot in front of the other on the days we just don't feel like it. And I got to be honest, right now, we're coming off the holidays. Jared and I were cheating left and right, eating whatever the crap we want, drinking cocktails and skipping workouts, and we're paying for it bad. Like, these last couple days are rough. So we're just every day getting down there and high-fiving, and I'm yawning, and it's just like, it is difficult. And we're just right now going through those motions that are going to lead to results slowly but surely, eventually huge results. Okay? All right. The number 4th tip is outline what would have to be true in order to accomplish the vision. So outline what would have to be true in order to achieve 10-star diamond elite. In other words, fast forward all the way to December 31st, 2016, and you have achieved 10-star diamond. So imagine you're there. Now look back and think through. So this is what other people would say: create the goal, reverse engineer it, similar. Now look back and think through what needs to be true. What do you need to do to get there? So I'm going to give you a bunch of the things that I know that need to be true, that I will be doing, and we can do alongside each other. So for this goal. Okay, you need to grow as a leader. We all do. Nobody has it all together. We all have crap we have to learn and grow. You need to learn to grow as a leader. In the beginning, your goal is diamond. That's a personal goal. We're going along shooting for diamond, and that's kind of like building yourself. Okay, then we achieve diamond, and then it switches. You still are focused on recruiting and adding coaches to your organization, your team, but at the same time, you now are, I feel, responsible to help your coaches become successful. I mean, everybody's successful when we're working together and helping each other become successful. It's important, and you can't just bring coaches on and just, figure it out. So I really take that responsibility, and I love it. What I have found is my favorite part of coaching is mentoring and working alongside my coaches. This is what I love to do. Okay, so you have to grow as a leader. You need to be investing in your team, creating systems and trainings and groups and investing in them. You need to be achieving Success Club monthly. That's a non-negotiable. You're leading from the front. You're helping people, and you're showing your team the importance of what we do as a coach. You need to help your personally sponsored coaches achieve Success Club monthly. So that is something I'm taking to heart this year. I want to focus on getting it by the mid, and then turning my attention on my coaches. Let's rally. Let's get in group messages. Let's tips. What are our tips? Let's come together. We all think so differently. So we all have so much to add. You can never discount a person that signed up last week, because we all have so much ideas and we all have something to add here. We need to be recruiting for this 10-star Diamond Elite goal. You need to be adding at least 10 new coaches a month. So we're speaking about that goal. That is something that you have to do. At least 10 new coaches a month. You need to be consistent and disciplined with the 3 vital behaviors every single day without fail. And I'm even talking on Saturday and Sunday, and I'm okay with that. I'm a person that my family is everything to me. I have a clear working schedule. Going into 2016, I created a new one, and I personally like productivity. It's my personality. So on Saturday mornings, I will be getting up early to have an hour of a power hour, because I feel like my weekend goes better. I'm more present. I'm more focused when I know that I've opened up my challenge groups. I've touched base with my team. So I'm going to have an hour on Saturday morning and an hour or 2 on Sunday evening. So vital behaviors every single day, non-negotiable. You need to create work hours, like I just said. So you have to be time management focused. Now, I'm sure you could reach the goal being crazy and working from your phone 24/7, but I can't handle that. I have 2 kids and I homeschool, and I just can't handle that. I have to have focus. And I will just tell you, I've done it. I'm not saying that I'm never doing it, but I don't like it. I like to be present where I'm at. Like today, for example, was an amazing homeschool day because I've got my new schedule. It's a new year. I'm really focused. And I told myself when I'm with my kids on these school days, that's where I'm at. And man, it just makes such a difference. They're not saying, mom. And I'm not hold on. It's just I'm here. I'm switching from kid to kid, and we're doing our things. Okay. Another thing is you got to stay positive, and you got to be laser focused. Now, I know in this business how easy it is to look left and look right. It is insane how easy it is to get caught up. You've got to be laser focused. You've got to put on your horse blinders to where you see, I'm a 10-star Diamond Elite coach. What do I need to do each day? You're not thinking about Susie Q and whatever. You're not. You're not. And nothing against them. You love them. You're focused on forward. So you got to be laser focused and positive. All right, here's the quote that I love. If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you don't step forward, you're always in the same place. Love that. Okay, number 5. You have to decide what you can do to affect the outcome. So it's important to realize when you're leading a team and working together, you can't control everything. You have to control the controllables. So decide what you can do, right? Okay, so focus on what you can control. What are the things that you can control? You can control what kind of leader you're going to be. You can work with the willing, meaning not dragging people across the finish line, working alongside people that want it. I'm running. Okay, you're running. I'm running too. Let's run. Not hey, I'm not. Well, yes, yeah. I've been there. It's stressful. So run with the runners, work with the willing. You can control your attitude, your mindset, and your energy. Now, that's been a big learning one for me this year. My first year, oh my gosh, I would get tripped up and caught up, and now I just, like I said, even missing Elite that night, I had such clarity at the hard work that me and Sam and Amber put in. I was crying, yes, because I think it's just natural that I missed it at the same time. I was so dang happy and proud, and it was just amazing. So, and the icing on the cake was getting that call tonight. Oh wow, it's just such a neat thing. Okay, so you can control your attitude, your mindset, and your energy. Okay, what you can control is your integrity and your character. I don't care if anybody's looking, or you always want to do the right thing. You always do. I don't care if you'll get somewhere faster by doing the wrong thing. You don't do it. You always want to do the right thing and be proud about that. You'll be so proud. And it's just something I don't know how to explain it. You always want to do that. And that's something you can control. Okay. You can control leading from the front. So that means hosting team calls, whether you like it or not, achieving Success Club always, showing your team how it's done. If you get valuable information or you create something, pass it along, share it. Don't be one of those, I'm holding on and nobody's getting it. Be one of those, what do they say, a river, and like let it flow, because all those things come back. If you're one of those stinky stinkers and just, I'm holding on, I know one's getting it, I'm sorry, that doesn't work. And the way life works that I've learned is we reap what we sow. That's just how it works. So create it and share it and let it go. Okay, so we can control that. We can control not getting caught in comparison, and we can control taking action. Okay, so a quote that I found was, don't think about what can happen in a month. Oh, actually, this wasn't a quote. This is just something that I've got ingrained into my brain. So I just put underneath it was my 2016 mantra. But I said, don't think about what can happen in a month. Don't think about what can happen in a year. Just focus on the 24 hours in front of you and do what you can to get closer to where you want to be. That's where I'm focused, because I got off track on my health and fitness goals. Mama ain't feeling it. My jeans are too tight, all of it. Now, if I start thinking about getting back to that, top fitness level that I have been at, it's discouraging. I feel like crap. I'm looking at my clothes and they're all tight. So I'm thinking about each day. I'm going to win this day. I did it today. Drink my, shake. I had tons of water. I worked out. So same with your business. Control this day. Don't let it go by and you didn't invite new people. You didn't talk to new people. You didn't share. You didn't put the opportunity out there. All the vitals every day. Okay, you're going to win the day. I've got 2 more tips in 7 minutes. We got this. So the 6th one is determine when this will happen. So without setting a date, it's just an aspiration. So someday I'm going to hit 10-star diamond, or maybe, or one day I'd like to hit 10-star diamond. So no, December 31st, 2016, I will be a 10-star diamond elite coach. Okay. When you put a date on a goal and work backwards on it, decide what would have to be true, what you can and will do. Then you trust and set your intentions. So you set your intentions loose and are serious about it. Okay. So believing. You'll figure out everything else along the way. And what I mean by that is exactly how I got started in the business. Jump and find your wings. That's it. I did not know. I did not have a coach. Hey girl, do this, do that. No. I was YouTubing and trying to figure everything out. And that's what I did. Yeah. So that's what you got to do. So set your intentions, know what you can control. And go for it. Okay. So the quote I have for this one, a dream written down with a date becomes a goal broken down into steps becomes a plan backed by action makes your dreams come true. Love that. I wrote the name sloppy, so I'm not going to try to read that. And the last one, I have time, is review your goals daily. This is new to me. I haven't done this in the past. I'm doing it now. This is my thing. This is my jam. Okay, review them daily as part of your daily routine. So here's a little bit of my routine. Pray, work out, read your personal development, drink your shake, review your goals. And that's not all my stuff. That's just a few things. But I'm just trying to say, put it in there like a daily thing. You want them to be in front of your mind. So you're constantly asking yourself, what can I do today, this day, to move the needle forward to become a 10-star diamond elite coach in December? Now, Sam the other night sent me hers on her phone. It's straight up her goals and plans right on her phone. And I did it immediately. Sam sent me hers and I made my own. I was like, that's a great idea. That was your phone, right, Sam? Yeah. And I just thought, we're all staring at it. So I put 2016 plans. I straight up wrote my plans here and I keep looking at them. And I'll tell you, mine are 10-star diamond by Summit, Superstar diamond by Christmas, 2,500 free and fit coaches, Success Club 10 monthly, Success Club 5 monthly for Jared, a multiple 6-figure earner, pay off our pilot that we bought this year. Elite this year with 5 personally sponsored coaches, add 10 new coaches monthly, and 1 personal development book a day. So I kind of went off hers and just expounded on my own things. Those are my plans for this year. They're in my face. So that's what I'm encouraging you to do, to create a screensaver, your phone, or something. So you're just reviewing them. And hey, they might change, but that's kind of where I'm starting the year. That is what I'm putting into myself. So what can you do today, this day, to move the needle forward to become, for our example, that 10-star diamond elite coach? Where your attention goes, energy flows. So think about that. If you're like, oh, well, maybe I can't. So maybe it's like a 4 or a 5. Oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna focus on 4 or 5. Now your mind already is thinking about the 4 or 5 people that you're really gonna invest and help get there, when it could have been the 10. So where your attention goes, energy flows. And so just to end it, I just want to say, this is your year. It's time to kick those limiting beliefs. I know I've suffered with them in the past. I know I've talked to many who have as well. So it's time to just kick them. Be who you're called to be. This is our year. It's going to be huge. I'm so excited. I'm excited to work right alongside you guys. For my personally sponsored coaches, I did create an extra group for us so that I can have that space and that place to really communicate personally there too. I think that's important too. But that's it. I'm so excited, you guys. And congrats on premiere. I just, woo, freaking out. I love you guys. I just can't believe it. We did it. So anything you want to add, you guys can unmute and just chat, or anything you want to share about that. Any of your thoughts? Anything? No? One day I'm just going to like unmute. Talk to me. Well, thanks so much, guys. We have 2 minutes left. Sam, thanks so much for showing up after your workout. Did you get your little hats down? Is she relaxing by? No. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, guys, if you have nothing to add, thank you so much for showing up. I'm so excited, and I'll share the recording probably tonight, because I'm still probably going to be up for a little bit. So this is awesome. This is the beginning of the year. This is I'm seeing it kind of like a mountain. I feel that way for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because of my fitness level I'm at, but I'm kind of feeling like I'm at that base, and I'm just ready to do that work to get there. And I'm excited. This is a big year. I heard Amy Silverman was on a call recently and said that the first 2 coaching years are tough, and I'll attest to that. It's been a learning and a growing experience for me personally. So she said that 3rd year is when it starts to just really get there. So that's exciting. Some of us are coming into it, and we all are as a team. So it's an exciting year. All right, guys. Thanks so much for showing up. Love y'all. Have a great night.